A whole new world is open before me and whatnot and shizzle and thing. So I guess we're done with the vehicle? No more mobile? Ah, yes, it's like the mountain from Journey, but fucking horrifying. It's like it's like if there was it's like if the mountain from Journey was made by like a Baphomet. Cool. I'm sure it's great. It is a real ooh, the fog. Spooky. Oh, it just takes so yeah, you just lose sight. It's a hard barrier, okay. That's how they kind of lock you in a little bit. Things are really open here. If you went too far in the wrong direction, it'd be a real bummer, honestly. I think we're vehicle free. Probably for the rest of the game. You know, it's horror. Protagonists don't have the best time in that sitch. Schlitten Valley. But at this point I have gotten more context, and yeah, like the spoken language in this game is Romansh, which I think must have a lot in common with German as a root or something. Because I keep having moments where I'm like, okay, I heard a word I know, I'm pretty sure. Can't trick me, game. Because the game's trying to trick me by speaking a language authentically. So it was one of the languages I listed at the beginning when I looked into the languages in the area. I haven't checked that thoroughly though, but whether it's just a very local language or if it's a dead language that might be not really in use anymore. I got a kick out of one comment that was like, wow, Mundaun is the most German sounding word to ever not be German. Here's the top of the ski lift. We weren't able to make it all the way. Hey, the sled's back. I want to go back down, I guess. Which I guess I do because of that bridge. This is kind of my version of horror that I often like. I'm not really in it for the jump scares or even the gore or whatever, but just creepy, unsettling stuff and monster design sometimes. Ugh. What is that for? Between the spaghetti hand and the straw monsters, there's a certain level of like Junji Ito-esque like risk-taking horror where it's like riding the line between stuff that would be scary and stuff that would be funny. Oh, it's a gun. Okay. Did I get him? I don't think I got him. Oh god. Uh-oh. What are you doing? What? How dare you with a gun like that? Can I grab his? Oh god. He went. Did I miss him the first time, or does it take a few hits? I need to take cover in the future. This is a... That was a bit of a scramble. For behind the scenes stuff, when I transition between a zone and another zone, that's often when I take the cue to be like, okay, here's a nice clean place to take a break and come back another day. So that inevitably has to happen in a playthrough, unless I'm gonna just binge for like 5+ hours, even for shorter games. So that was obviously a really clean break-off point, is when I got off that lift and started a new zone. I'm like, okay, this is a problem for next time. It led to a bit of a mad scramble when I suddenly was like, oh right, we got a gun last time! I haven't used that yet! When I drew it suddenly. I thought I remembered exactly where we were, but that surprised me a little bit. Look at the sad snowman! Why is he so sad? Alright, we got a full demon and only half a priest. That's a party. Bread makes you fat. Bread makes you fat? Brock Grishun. Interesting. I can see texture moving separately from the seat, which makes me think, oh, okay. For a second there, I thought the seat was see-through and I was seeing the glittering snow through it. No, my eyes just have like a frost baked onto them. On the left side of the, like on the pillar there on the left side of the screen, you can see those two white spots right now, and those are moving around because those are always there on the top left of my screen. My whole screen has like an ice texture on it that isn't the environment itself. I got a page. That is like all I got, right? A page and some bread. I had to kill a man for the first time. If you don't count all the straw men, I guess. And for that, I bulked up with my... I want to go there or there. Is this direction? I guess I can just test that first. Okay, yeah, that was... Right, of course that's a direction. It's the peak from the flashbacks, because we're there. There we go. The first hour was very sleepy, but once I started having enemies and mechanics and things to worry about gathering, and it got creepier, things definitely picked up. Just the tone change, I guess, because the game started off as like a walking simulator kind of experience, which I can appreciate, but they also make me sleepy. Which is a place I prefer not to be when I'm commentating. Just because then the anxiety is taking over of like, how badly am I failing them right now? Because I'm getting like, I'm zony and drowsy in the middle of playing the game. Hello. Right, I have a light. There we go. It helps in this kind of context. So bullets are becoming pretty common. There's an interesting sort of tone setting involved when you have somebody continue to collect bullets for a very long time before they ever get a chance to have a gun in a game, let alone enemies or context. Stephanie and I played a game called The Devil a few months ago. Mainly because it was recommended by a YouTube channel. I think it's called Soft and Hollow. Oh, I want to slay. It's how you get around quickly. Oh, can I get up to that house up there? So if I can, there might be stuff there. But that's where the fog is, so probably not. Did I see a spot to turn the lift on and off? Let's follow the cables, just to be sure. But I imagine the whole thing's powered from downstairs. And controlled from downstairs, because there's just basic logistical stuff about that. It's like if you're on a mountain, you usually come and go to and from the mountain via the bottom of it, where the roads are or whatever. And so the chair... I think the first people that work at the top of, it just logistically makes sense. Like when you're at a ski resort, the people at the top of the mountain generally begin their shift by riding the chairlift up to the top of the mountain. Because there's not really much going on up here. And this is the way up here, generally speaking. Yeah, I don't see a mechanism. I think it's completely controlled from downstairs, which means I'm past the point of being able to do anything with the lift. Was that like a really loud bird noise in my ear? That startled me a bit. With how quiet it is. God, that whole path looks awful. Why would I go there? But yeah, we played a game called The Devil, which is a good example of this specific mechanic. Because the whole thing is like an hour long, I think. And the vast majority of the game is just you going, exploring deeper into this urban labyrinth where people are just kind of standing around everywhere. And it's full of those like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, like fixed camera angle, mood setting locations. And you keep going deeper and deeper and deeper, and then you keep getting these suggestions that something's wrong, and you keep collecting bullets and you don't have a gun. You just keep collecting bullets, and you get deeper and deeper and deeper until you reach the bottom, and then you get a gun, and then there's a turning point, and it's like it's a pretty clever sort of tension builder. Oh, there's another one of those guys. Yes, we want to avoid those guys best we can. Anyway, let's put this off long enough. There's electricity going through here. Oh! It's the headless goat body. Can I put you back on now?
Hello, Allegria. Quai de vos la porta. Ti sas chai.
Esce botla. Walter, ma quinta dalla porta. Curcia tu, mas manai vo pro el. El e sia truppa ti l'han construita durante la guerra scoproduzione d'urgenza.
Hai l'era quintau co kinzarvella?
Is dovren kot de trais voor maf. Scena in clettin andret, schis il cod giovani col suda HR serpentini.
In quel caso si fineu. I dani gine via den fla HR.
Magara dai stessuna.
C'è due io fa?
Piglia mia brunzina.
Hello, Allegria. Nus cinciam vine vompli.
Guai, fine.
Take my bell. Put bell on sleigh to find bridge code. Huh.
Hello, Allegria. Grazie per la benzina.
Quai es ma brunzina de fortuna. O sa cerce in schlittra e franca l'andervia mia brunzina. Mia brunzina tu sarà la via.
Sorry, inappropriate. Do you want back on? I can find like some like electric tape or something. I don't know why I went with electric tape. Some duct tape and some super glue, and you're good. You're right as rain. Clearly, the two parts you still move around. Yeah, this game's pretty economical with its setup. So you see stuff like that sled, and you're like, clearly that does something. So it's almost like an itch being scratched when you're finally like, ah, okay. See, that's why you wouldn't let me do it a second ago. Because you're waiting for me to find something else real quick. Because this clearly matters. But then part of my brain has that reaction, oh my god, to when I can like stack stuff on shelves. I have the same reaction when I can stack stuff on shelves though, and then we find out that seemingly stacking stuff on shelves is just not a mechanic that matters in this game. So it's hard to say. This is so... Is this going to take me through the fog up to that hill? I think it is. Yep. Thanks for clearing that fog out of the way, Weird Bell. What's with all the snowmen? Was not expecting a decapitated talking goat head to become like my best pal in this one. And yet here we are. What do we got over here? Ah. A classic. It looks like this door does not open from this side. Whoop. I classically only use vehicles as intended. I'm great at that. Why? Alright, game. You may be being alright, I guess I really have to go exactly where they want me to go. Maybe a few seams showing here. They earlier, like, kind of had to, like, invent the contrivance of the fog just for a moment, just to force me to go to the right place in the right order. And now he's just like, I'll go there later. Just blocking me if I go the wrong way. Well, he's having a good time, huh? Oh, his hands are like mine. Are there in gloves? I don't know. I don't think I have a shovel. I could stab him. And then like in the Looney Tunes card, he'd go, yeah, and fly out of the ground. Full Tom and Jerry. Alright, well, that's the shovel. They never look happy afterwards. I have the power to make them look happy, and I don't. Did he set it for the kid? It's so short. Ah, scary monster. Good. That'll go great. 2 horned dudes in there. Something in the basement under the house. Evil ice monster that's taller than the house. Great. Maybe the child just doesn't draw things to scale. I mean, this is here, not to scale. So that could be a good sign. If we're being optimistic. So if I find the house that has those things in it, there's a basement with a bottle in it, and I guess I want that. Probably. 1. With an arrow. Pointing out there. Why? What's up? More empty. Oh, I got little bees drawn on them. A model of a cable car? Wow, it's not good down there. Don't go back down there. Is this house the one with the sign? Has a sign saying drinks. Couple skis sticking out of the ground. I don't see the sign with the 2 goat men on it. There was a poster with a goat man on it at the ski lift. I don't think there was a basement there, though. Okay, these are very... Yeah. I felt kind of clever finding them in that secret spot, but they pretty much shovel them at you everywhere you go, so it's not so much of an exploration reward as much as like a thing that they want you to have in a mandatory kind of way.
Serpentini, exposizione, pittura moderna, casas per la pond, domenica sarau. Mo sin inviti personal.
Using my backlog of keys. Eh? I'm gonna be so good at guns. Yeah, they doubled up. They gave me a gun skill, and then they also had my had me collecting bullets the whole game, which seems to have ramped up now that there's context for it. That was really funny, though. That was really funny when I hit some kind of like dazed state where I had to aim my gun, and they're trying to have like gun wobble, but instead of it being like a semi-realistic like gun wobble, my gun was just like spinning around in a like it was like going around like in a circle on my screen, like it was on a Ferris wheel. I'm like, what are you doing, Dick? You're just messing with me. How you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, no, that's his everything. It's probably frostbite, or he's a zombie. No.
Voll bei nicht wenn er weint. Die ist so schön freit.
C'è il sciabigliao.
Non mi rifpüda mal gorder. Die so schön scucce am West in Gio per un'eternität. Custò che con la guerra.
Chi è sti?
Sudo HR Serpentini. Hai son sotto messa corporel Walter. C'è un civilist cu tu persico.
Lo jara a fin de pidezenis.
C'è dici tu? Hai udie las conspirazions dell'inimi suot la knife.
He's not wrong.
Ja vegn den fla agit. Ti pares d'esser ficciau senza c'hai sot la knife.
Drauf in surfinars. Posso cercare una bottiglia per me?
Ja porta il vinars a ti.
Fa pressa.
The emphasis on schnapps. Is this related to the whole Saint Bernard thing? They have like the Saint Bernard with like the barrel. Like hanging from its neck. Definitely always seemed funny, like conceptually. So he needs schnapps, so I need to go to the cellar of the goat building, which is probably up here. Probably exactly where they're like, I'll go here later. A minute ago. Where am I going? They gave me like a second sled. I'll double check real quick just to make sure I didn't miss anything in the cellar here. Shelves are bare. Table is empty. I think it was just a skill book. I think they're rewarding your previous exploration and the fact that you found keys with like unlockable rooms later you could only be able to get into if you had keys. And those are giving us upgrades. I'm just going uphill now. Oh, are they gonna stop me? That was weird. We had a fog for a moment. What was the deal with the fog? Okay, that's not gonna make it any higher. It's too steep here. I don't know how it was going there in the first place. Will you let me go this way now? Hey, we're using the second floor balcony for once. We keep seeing this weirdly open balcony sticking out here. Seems to be the entrance to this one. Oh. Pressing R puts your gun away, surprisingly. Am I okay? I was like bouncing, that was weird. Look at his big ol' stabby hands. Alright, well. No beer down here. More bullets. I don't know if I can kill him, honestly. He seems like one of those things that you encounter that you can't kill. Falling hazard and a clear, darker line past this point. I wonder what might happen if you walk there. Yep, Book Grishun. That's the beer location. This is presumably my best chance of outrunning him. He comes after me. It's probably quieter than walking too. If I was competent at it. Okay, well that was not helpful. See inside? I don't know where he is. This is creepy. 33 bullets. I don't think I have any coffee. This definitely feels like a creepy, dark trap. Where he finds me when I'm stuck down here. I've been conditioned by a lot of horror games to think that the moment I grab the key item at the end of the dead end is when the monster starts coming for me or something. Creepy. Motherfucker. You suddenly don't hear him walking, of course. Did not expect it to come from that direction at all. What the fuck? Oh my god. From above. You weird little goober. Alright. I can't go. Ooh. Am I... Oh god. That's not good. Am I gonna slowly hang down? Like... I'm gonna slowly go down on this thing? Ooh. He's on the roof. What is up with the level of punishment that I can receive? That's the gift, right? Alright, well, fuck that guy. All my stuff's here, right? Yeah. Oh, hey, it's the bench. Let's have a chill little map drawing session. He gets me again while I'm drawing. When is he gonna notice that I'm not there anymore and come after me? Wow, look at me go. Whew. There we go. The one-way door is now open. I really shrugged that off, didn't I? I'm wondering how my hands are looking. My other hand, maybe? I kind of wonder if I'm in, like, zombie mode now. Because that was through my chest. Well, that really... that really killed my momentum, didn't it? I did it! Yeah! Let's go. Let's go. Yeah! There we go. Such plentiful sheds. Uh-oh, I hear a stomping here. Alright, all you needed was another schnapps. I bled for this, so I hope it works. Not even a thank you, huh? Just silently started drinking.
Se sentes meglio, Rossa?
Sì. Bine. E ciot. Grazie.
Jag ska traversare la pont che mina al cuvel del Pez. Sas da il code?
Questa è un'informazione strettamente confidenziale. Ma ora già che tu sei gentil, sarà la bine sgiura per te.
Anzi, ciao, tre già avevo quel code.
Il zotter studoso da mia compagnia. Forse mio figlio, Giovanni. Ma da quel tempo era lanciano i feint.
We have a combo. This will take some sense making. Am I about to die? Ah. Rude. Oh, goody. Oh, here he comes. What, am I buried in it? Get out. Ah! What is he, summoning ice at me? He's still coming. Okay, so I've got some kind of combination and a map. And I would like to think about what that means. But there's a dude chasing me. It's kind of a dick move. And he apparently sends waves of ice at me. Just having a normal one. I don't think I can get higher than this. He is still coming. Oh, good.